Okay, this is getting a bit weird, and now I'm getting really a little bit just because just had a system problem, and the last little got corrupted or something went wrong, and it's now gone. Um, but it was, and this one is going to be a confirmation of the previous one being okay. It met my approval after further review. Because I don't usually go back and look at things, and I just, in the other previous video, um, I had felt that I hadn't said something the way I wanted to, and I thought it sounded bad. So I went back and, like, did it sound okay? Because I didn't want it, and it didn't sound like how I wanted it to sound. Because I don't, the more I talk, I get more practice at expressing myself. Because a lot of times I'm required to be able to think on my feet and think quickly. So the more practice I have, the better off I am, I guess. Without rehearsal, without a script, and public speaking and all that sort of thing. Having confidence, because the more comfortable I am in my own skin, the more confident I am in my own words, the more that carries the message, whatever message it is. So it's not, because I can be, under the right circumstances, if I'm believing in myself and whatever it is I'm talking about, which I try to be, because why would I Why would I be talking if I don't believe in what I'm talking about? That's, I guess, the best case scenario. Um, but being persuasive, being convincing, if that is my intent, to you know try to bring somebody in to my world, into my way of thinking, or at least let them see a glimmer. And you know, not that people, no matter how well I talk, or how, people are still gonna, think of it, how, filter it through their own perceptions and histories and experiences, and they'll get entirely different meanings out of it. But anyway, I rarely go back and look at my own stuff. So as soon as it's done, it's done. I've said my words. It's away, away, away from me, and I don't have to think about it anymore. Yeah. So this time, because I wasn't sure if I'd said something badly, I did go back and I looked at it and I was like, okay, well, it's not that great, but it'll do. I don't need to, just throw out the whole thing, because there were some worthwhile things, I thought. So, yeah, so it will be going up in the order in which it was recorded. So the previous one and then this one, which explains it. It's like, this is just getting confusing, especially with the technical difficulty with the previous explanation video that happened just before this one, but isn't, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so is this even necessary? What am I doing? I guess I just feel a little bit silly and maybe a little bit embarrassed by how seriously I take some things that I probably shouldn't be taking so seriously. And then there's other complete things that I probably should be taking more seriously that I just ignore completely. So telling the difference between those things is a mystery to me. So that's where, like, like it or not, admit it or not, appreciate it or not, you know, I'm not in this alone. It's like needing people, being a social creature. It's just foreign concepts. Um, it's like I don't mind being alone, but yet I get lonely. So it's like, dang it. So anyway, I like what I'm doing right now, and um, I like what I've been doing. Um, I like the communication. I like the relationship, and I want to encourage it and see where it goes, see what happens. It's like I'm on board. So it's like there's nothing really, besides the inconvenient and the terrifying and the unknown and uncertainties, and all those things. There's nothing besides those to stand in the way. So, and a lot of that's just internal. It's like, what's the word? No. So, I don't know. I think it's definitely worth it. But I can only speak for myself, and but I do know it's like, yeah. But if there is any, I was thinking about this earlier. It's always there. It's getting to be. There's like certain, I don't want to say it, but like it's getting to be a little bit late, like a point of no return, where it's like, turn back now, before it's like a warning. You're heading down the trail. It might, it's different paths we take, and I know that it's like we invest in them, and sometimes we end up on a path we don't like. Of course, we don't know it at the time. So we just have to make we have to make the best choice for ourselves, with the information we have at our disposal at the current time, with our emotional states, with our history, our experience, our wherewithal, our herewithal, our intuition, our perception, our perception, our cognition, our precognition, our natural sense, our preternatural sense. All these things make the best choice. That's all we can do. The rest will happen or not happen as it will go. So that's all I can do. That's all I can expect of anybody else, is to be making the best choice, from whatever hesitation or security or sense of safety or comfort. It's like, but I know for myself that if I am unhappy, then change is required, and I'm the only one that can do that. No one can make me happy, sort of thing. I can find happiness within myself, and then share it, or be surrounded by people that bring out the best in me, or things that I like about myself, and encourage that. And so these sorts of things. But that's where I was trying to go to, was it's getting to be, yeah. So it's like, It's that all-in sort of thing. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. And I can't think of any reason, any good reason, um, to think otherwise. Like, why not? Except for, all the things that I mentioned before about it being, scary. And, I could swear that other people have done such things. And I can swear that it can be done. And, yeah. So, it's all very, yeah. And a lot of this, of course, it's all so new to me. So that's also like something to consider. Is that, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just I do not have a whole background of emotional experience and emotional intelligence. So take that for what it's worth. It's like I've been asleep for a long time. Hmm. So that can lead to me being a little bit, I really don't like to use the word naive, but I tend to be a little bit. And I've lived a very sequestered sort of life, a little bit protected, because I've always generally sought to protect myself against threats, real and imagined. So, anyway, now I'm starting to get into the territory I think I'm saying too much, or I'm not saying enough, or I'm just off target, or I've just, I don't have any, I've spoken too much on my own, and it's like I need some feedback before I proceed, or I've just gotten lost and don't know how to go to the next place. So, I don't know. I guess I should go. I want to get the first video up, and then I'll put this video up after. But I really like making these videos, and it feels like it's my personal little forum. And for what they're worth, and I know it's just me, and I just need to treat them as I'm talking to myself, like I have been. And they're just here for me, for my record of what I was doing and how I was thinking at the time. November 2nd, 2021. This is what I was doing on a Tuesday, and yeah, and I was doing okay. Actually, I was doing pretty well, if I do say so myself, and I do. So there, despite what might be, from today, right now, I was doing okay. I was a little worried and apprehensive and contemplative over things that are going on, but I'm also excited. So I think it's pretty cool where I'm at right now, and I like it. So I must be doing something right. And I'm not alone. So anyway, time will tell. Um, but I really should get this first video going, so before I go to the meeting tonight, then this one can go up. And it's my way of staying in touch, or I don't know. Just being accountable. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm working on it. Like, we'll see. It's a work in progress. How I'm doing things, how I'm thinking about things, the changes. Where does my willingness go? What am I planning on doing? In what time frame? What are my thoughts? What can I do? What am I willing to do? What arrangements can I make? Interesting. So then it gets into that whole cooperation, collaboration, coordination, concessions and compromise, all those words, not just words. But anyway, my thoughts are just, it's, okay, now I'm really going to go, and the first video does go up, and this one's going up too, and yeah, just don't mind me. Just, if anybody watches this, just, I'm okay. I'm just a bit, I don't know what the word is. But I should go. Okay.